I am 20 hours late to day 6, and so I'm falling behind on the leaderboard, but no worries. Let's do it anyway. What am I doing? I started recording prematurely, I think. Okay. You can watch me do my little setup dance. Day 6, main TS. Day 6, input.text. And what am I doing? Day 6 main. And all right, I made my resolution really like tiny so that the video wouldn't be too big, but actually I think I regret it, and I think that I'll stick with it. I've already committed. Console log hello. Yeah, it's so big. Whatever. All right, great. So let's read this and get started. The seafloor is getting steeper. Maybe the sleigh keys got carried this way. Right, we're looking for a keys. I'd kind of forgotten. Massive school of glowing lanternfish swims past. They must spawn quickly to reach such large numbers. Maybe exponentially quickly? Should model their growth rate to be sure. Okay. Although, according to who? Who is the narrator now? Is it my conscience? Because my conscience is clear. I'm not that invested in the fish. All right, whatever. This is maybe playing loose because I'm already 20 hours behind. I don't care about how quickly I do. Although I do want to maybe have dinner. So okay. Although you know nothing about the specific species of lanternfish, you make some guesses about their attributes. Surely each one creates a new one every 7 days. However, this isn't synchronized between them. Each fish is a number, which is how many days until it creates a new one. A new lanternfish would surely need slightly longer before it's capable of reproducing, 2 more days for its first cycle. So, suppose you have a lanternfish with an internal timer value of 3. After 1 day, its internal timer would become 2, then 1, then 0. Then it would reset to 6? Where does 6 come from? Oh, right, because there's 7 days. Yeah, okay. So it's 6 and it counts down to 0 and then it makes a new one. Okay. But the new one would have an internal timer of 8. Okay, so a newborn takes 9 days. Realizing what you're trying to do, the submarine automatically produces. Okay. All right, so this is our sample input. Let's plop that in there. Import read file sync from fs, read file sync, day 6 input.text to string. Let input is this, and then we'll say, what do we say? We'll say input.split.map right, so this is our input. Yeah, okay, so they plop fish on at the end. Each day a 0 becomes a 6 and adds a new 8, while each other number decreases by 1 if it was present at the start of the day. After 18 days, how many landfish would there be after 80 days? All right, so I mean, this seems complicated, but not too bad. So we'll do for let day equals 0, day less than equal to 80, day plus plus, and right. So for me, we start with 5, we end with 5. I guess we want to start with day 1, or maybe, I don't know, whatever, start with day 1. Right, so the idea is we're going to go through all the fish. For each one, we're going to decrease the number. So we'll say fish equals fish.map val. Maybe we'll call this fishes. We'll call this fish. Kind of awkward because fish is the plural of fish, but I guess we can say fishes. We'll say if fish is 0, we'll say return fish minus 1, and then oh yeah, and then here we'll return 6 to replenish it. And then we'll say let new fish count is 0, and then new fish count plus equal 1, and we'll say at the end here, maybe not concat, new array, new fish count, oh god, dot fill 8, something like that. What did I get wrong? Oh, I guess down here at the bottom I'm going to say fishes.length 5934, which I think sounded familiar, so I think that was correct. So let's go ahead and try it with the real input, which hopefully this is right. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Part 2. Suppose the lanternfish live forever. Okay, this is interesting. So, I mean, I guess I'll just go ahead and say change this to 256. And very possible that this is going to somehow fail, or like take a prohibitively long time, right? It is taking a while. Maybe I'll let it run for like a minute and then think about how to make it fast. Because like the challenge here is that we have this really big array. We probably don't need to have a really big array, right? We could probably do it differently and have like a hash map instead, right? So why don't we say, yeah, it looks like this timed out or ran out of memory or something. Yeah, it's just too big. Okay, whatever. So let's try doing this as a record of number to number. Can I do that? I think we can do that in JavaScript. All right, so this is, how about we do this? We'll say, whoop. we'll need a count function. Count fishes is number. I need to actually implement that. I always forget the arrow. All right, no worries. So we no longer want to do a map here. We want to. All right. Well, first of all, let's go back down to 80 and make sure that that part is right. So here we now want to say reduce ac val we'll say if ac val plus equals 1. So I'm just like doing like a, you know, like how many are there with a life cycle of 3? How many are there with a life cycle of 4? Right? What's the problem here? Overload 1 of 3. No overload matches this call. Am I doing something wrong here? Number is not assignable. Oh, right. So now we just want to say return ac. How about that? There we go. All right. So, and why don't I say type fishes equals record number, and we'll say this is fishes, and I mean this is all gone now. Right, so we can say fishes key oh, this is interesting though. So how do we actually do this? Right, so we'll say if key is 0, else, right? So if, what's the problem here? This condition will always return false since the type string and number have no overlap. Oh, interesting. Right, so the key, can I not have a, let me Google something real quick. TypeScript record. Let's just read about the record type. Like, can I have a, I guess I can, I guess I was hoping that the key could be a number like in Ruby, but I think that's not actually true. So, Well, I mean, I guess we can do this a little bit differently. So type fishes is going to be an array of these, right? So we'll say oh, interesting. Hold on a second. There's like a thing. Hold on a second. Let's go back to this for a sec. I think I'm confused. Console.log fishes. Let's just look at fishes. Right? So, okay, they turned it into strings. Fair enough. JavaScript iterate over object. I think that I'm forgetting about one other thing. So there's entries, right? So if we try to do that, what's going to happen? right? All right, they're just strings, I guess. Maybe type of. Yeah, they're strings. All right, but we can parse them back out. So what do I do? Okay. I think I'm just rambling and probably not. This probably doesn't make for great television. But okay, so we're treating these as numbers, but they're going to come back out as strings. But honestly, that's fine, right? Like I don't care that much. So let's do that. And we'll say let count equals parseInt key, and then if this isn't even count, this is timer. So if the timer is 0, then what? Then we'll say new fish count plus equals value. And we'll also want to say actually, you know what? You ready for something? I'm going to say for I equals 8, and then let timer equals 8, and timer greater than equal to 0, and I minus, or timer minus minus. So we will let's get rid of that as well. So we'll say let new fishes is this object, and we'll say let fishes count equals fishes of timer, and we'll say if timer equals 0. All right, so now we're going in order from 8 down to 0. Else, and right, so else we'll say, or actually, right, so if timer is 0, then we'll say new fishes 8 equals fishes count. What is this? What's the issue here? Cannot find name new fishes count. Okay, new fishes is what I want. New fishes. And great. I don't even necessarily need that. And then we'll say otherwise new fishes timer minus 1 equals fishes timer. Return I see. This is getting a little tricky. Okay, so actually we probably do need this. So let new fishes count equal 0. So we'll say new fishes. Honestly, we don't even. Okay, we don't even need. Sorry, I'm not doing a great job of thinking out loud. So let's do this greater than 0, and then we'll handle 0 separately, right? So forget this, right? So all of them are going to count down, and then for everything that is at 0, we're going to say if not new fishes 6, then we'll say new fishes 6 equals 0. If not new fishes 8, new fishes 8 equals 0. And then finally we'll say, gosh, so much crap here. Finally we'll say new fishes 6 plus equal fishes 0, and new fishes 8 plus equal fishes 0. And then finally, fishes equals new fishes. And then finally, to count it, we'll say let count equal 0, and then I guess similarly we can do another one of these. Object.entries fishes count plus equal value, and then return count. All right, and so let's see what we got. It looks like we have an error. Cannot create property. Oh, I think I have a typo. Yeah. Typo. We get not a number. Okay, what did I do wrong? Wait, is my TS watch even working? Or do I have type errors? I do have type errors. Several of them. What is the issue? Element implicitly has an any type because expression of type number can't be used to index type. Oh. Ew. Okay. Let argument expression expected. What does that mean? Interesting. I'm not sure if I know that one. TypeScript 1135. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's just a syntax error, I guess. Okay. this is interesting. Clear but never read. How is this all type checking? Let's try to go back to. I don't like this string thing. Okay. So still getting not a number. I wonder if we just add these up by hand, if it's actually the right number, right? No. 2, 18, 24, 19, 20, 24, 15. Completely wrong. So definitely doing something weird. Well, all right, let's go back to the smaller input. This would be so much easier in Ruby, but what are you gonna do, you know? So let's say console log fishes, and just kind of watch it play out. Right? Okay, totally screwed up. We're getting undefined and nan. That's not at all what we want. Definitely not nan. Maybe undefined. New fishes. Oh gosh, I think that I'm remembering something. That objects are arrays are basically objects. Let me just check something. So we have node let a equals array, a 4 equals 4. Yeah, okay, no, that just turns it into an object. A 4 plus equal 3. Yeah, that all seems to work. So what's the problem here? Right, so the first one looks correct, 'cause that's before we've like monkeyed with it. Okay. Oh, I see. All right, let's add a condition here and say if fishes timer. We might be getting weird data because of that. Let's come down here. So we definitely are still getting some not a numbers. Looking a little better, but why would we get any not a numbers? New fishes. Oh, right, okay. So now we should just say if fish is 0. Gosh, TypeScript is good, but it's not perfect. All right, this is looking better, so let's see where this leaves us. All right, I think we're back to the right answer. And that, I think, was probably right. And so now, what is our real thing? 256. Yeah. Okay, let's see if that's the right number. I loved how quick it was. And, oh, it's way too high. Crap. Okay. I'm excited, but okay. All right, let's go back to the short input. Is this actually right? I didn't double check if this is actually right. 2698, 2698, 4457. That does look right. Okay, I got food coming to me, so I gotta go get that at the door. Hello? Hello, hello? Thank you. All right, my food is here now. Not sure what's going on though. So this is what I think the new answer should be. And then this was the old answer. I just want to confirm that these are like, yeah, okay. So the new one is bigger. I was like, I couldn't tell if the new one was even bigger. It should be much bigger, given that this is our big answer. And also, we didn't have any error, so I'm not like, I don't think that there was a like integer overflow, but maybe. I got a halloumi salad that I'm gonna kind of start poking at. Don't mind me. Love a halloumi salad because it's just cheese salad, you know? Love a cheese salad. It's a great salad concept. All right. I mean, I kind of just want to try it one more time and just see if maybe I copied and pasted it wrong, just to like... Ah! Okay, I just copied and pasted it wrong, I guess. All right, well, that's great, because I want to eat this salad. So have a... I guess the only thing left to do is to clean this up so that I print out both numbers. So I'll say... let count for day equals days number, and then okay, return count fishes. Move that up. And this should be days, and then we'll say part 1, count for days 80, 256. What okay. What did I do wrong? Count for day. How about that? All right, I think that is right, so I'll go ahead and commit that. Whoa. And yeah. All right, I think that's right. All right, good night. Until next time.